This is Late Night Health. This is the radio show that cares about the most important part of your life, your health. Hi, I'm Mark Alyn. During the next 2 hours, we've got so many things to talk about, from the Oscars and who's going to win our Waney Award. We'll talk about that in a little bit. And we're also going to be talking about diabetes during hour 2, because it's such a widespread ailment and disease. There's some new research that a doctor has come up with. We'll talk about that. And we're going to wrap up today's show with our regular contributor, Greg Salea, as we talk about when to use natural health, alternative health, versus traditional health. That's what we'll be doing on our show today. I'm Mark Alyn. As Late Night Health begins, Lindsay Carnett, I will call you back later. And she got that. We go to San Diego, California. We speak to one of my favorite people to talk to, Christine Horner. We spoke to her about a month and a half ago. She has a brand spanking new book out, and it's called Radiant Health, Ageless Beauty. And we're going to tie this into the Oscars. Dr. Horner, Christine, welcome back to Late Night Health.
Oh, thank you so much. It's my pleasure to be with you again.
And I think this is your first official interview on Radiant Health, Ageless Beauty.
Yeah.
Thank you for letting us help you share the information with the world.
Well, no better person, huh?
Thank you. I'm going to quote you on that.
Okay.
Last night, I don't usually watch the award shows. I don't know why. I just don't. And I looked at some of the winners, and they look healthy to me. And this came from, we're watching CNN. We just saw a little clip from Donald Trump. He doesn't look healthy to me.
No comment.
No comment? No, really. I mean, we did a thing with Dr. Tony O'Donnell. Do you know Tony?
No.
No, he's a naturopathic practitioner, and I've known Tony for 25 years or more, and we talked about the fact that here's a man who has so much wealth. Why doesn't he do something and make his hair look good?
The question on everyone's mind.
But it is, and I just saw him. He looked bald. Daryl, didn't he?
I'm sure to him he looks good.
Well,
or he would change it.
And I'm not talking politics.
No, I know.
I'm not talking politics here. But let's take a look at some of the winners from last night. We have decided to give the Best Health Actor Award, and we're calling it in honor of Daryl Wayne, the Waney Award. And
they're golden, so they'd be a golden Waney.
It's a golden Waney. Yes, that's right. So, Christine, let's do that as we talk about the fact that a lot of people in Hollywood use a scalpel, but they don't really need to bring out that inner beauty, and that's what your book is all about. But let's take a look at a couple of the winners. To me, Leonardo DiCaprio should get the Waney, and the reason for that is not only does he look healthy, but he's giving back to keep the world healthy. Can you look at somebody and tell if they're sick or not? Let me start there.
Sure, absolutely. So, makeup can only cover so much.
Right.
But, my book, I actually have the foundation of the book is in Ayurveda. So I'm certified in Ayurveda. And so Ayurveda is a traditional system of medicine from what is now India. It's 5,000 years old. And it's really all about health. I didn't learn anything about health until I learned about Ayurveda. But, Ayur means life, Veda means knowledge, so it literally means the knowledge of life. But one of the concepts in Ayurveda is that when you are doing your really good diet and lifestyle that's bringing your body into balance, that it produces something called ojas, O-J-A-S, ojas. And it causes your skin to glow, your eyes to glow, your skin to glow when you have, nice ojas. So you can see that, and I'm sure everyone's had that experience where you see somebody and they're like, oh my God, their skin looks so beautiful. And
Absolutely.
Like they're radiating their own light and everything. And so that's one of the signs. And if somebody's skin is dull or, they have breakouts and all that, you can see it, immediately on their face where it's like, wow, you look kind of pasty and sallow. And, usually that's a toxic buildup and not getting good nutrients in.
Well, looking at you, okay, and we've met. We're going to see each other in a week at a convention at the Natural Products Expo West. You have gorgeous skin.
Oh, thank you.
And
well, I walk my talk, so everything I talk about in the book, I do.
That's the important thing, then.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. So, would you say exercise or supplements are number one?
Well, it's really hard to say. Like, people will always say, give me the one thing, and it's like, it's not one thing. So, in order to have great health, you can't just exercise. Your food is crucially important, and as well as, certain supplements, getting enough sleep. So let's say you have a great diet, but you stay up all night long. You're going to look like crap, if you do
right.
that. So there's many things that go into producing a extraordinary state of health and having that radiant glow, and it's not just one thing. So many things that go into it, but definitely diet is one of the major foundations. I'm definitely a proponent of using some supplements because you just can't get the levels of medicinal foods that you need to really give you incredible health, and then of course exercise, sleep, and a whole lot of other kinds of lifestyle, things, particularly emotions.
So, in looking at actors, I most of the actors last night I thought looked great. Alicia Vikander, Mark Rylance.
Don't know.
And you don't know either. Brie Larson.
Yeah, Brie Larson's beautiful. It helps to be 20, but
Yeah, exactly. And that was my point. And even
Jennifer Garner, though, she was rocking it. And before they go to the Oscars, it's kind of well known that everybody does some tremendous, upgrade in their diet and detoxing and exercising and doing all sorts of stuff so that they can look the very best that they possibly can, which just points out that your diet and your lifestyle really does have a huge effect, on how you look and feel and everything. So, instead of, just doing something at the last minute like that for the Oscars, the idea is that you should be doing the healthy things every day.
Right.
Reese Witherspoon looked a lot better than her arrest photo. Let's put it that way.
Right. I think that women in their 20s who are doing Botox, who are doing surgery, I think that's what changed you from the allopathic pathway, if you will, to the Ayurvedic pathway, was that a lot of women were coming to you and wanting bigger boobs as a plastic surgeon, and you went, wait a second.
Well, that wasn't quite the story. The story was actually that I did a lot of facial rejuvenation and chemical peels and things like that, but I went to an Ayurvedic health spa where they do a detoxification procedure called Pancha Karma. And it's really luxurious spa treatments, lots of oil massages and steam treatments and everything. But about 48 hours into it, I looked in the mirror, and suddenly I looked 10 years younger and never felt better in my life. And I thought, oh, my God, these people really know something. So that was my first real introduction to Ayurveda. And, at that point, I thought, okay, I'm going to learn everything I possibly can about it. And I realized that my patients, were coming to me for rejuvenation, and what they really wanted was that beautiful, healthy, glow, which you cannot get from surgery and from, topical chemicals. So, that's when I, as I said, really delved into Ayurveda and learned about, all the things that you need to do in order to create extraordinary health and, have that radiant beauty, and then it also is something that significantly improves your longevity.
And this is for both men and women. We should point that out, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Because guys, we want to look good too.
That's right.
Right? And we have to. We want to. Right now with, men staying in the workplace longer, I've been told that men are having Botox surgeries. Some of us even color treat our hair on occasion to look younger, to stay working. And so if we could do that naturally, internally, it makes a lot of sense to me.
Yeah, it absolutely does. And, the body is unbelievably responsive. So sometimes you'd think, gosh, you have to do, hours and hours of every day of doing things to, be able to look radiantly healthy, but you really don't. I mean, the body just completely responds to very little. and you can be, amazed at the difference in with the way that you not only look, but also how you feel.
And that's important, too. Our guest, of course, is our favorite plastic surgeon, okay? Or former plastic surgeon. You don't do that anymore.
I don't, no.
Good.
So I went all natural now. So
all natural. Well,
yeah.
Our favorite all natural, beautiful medical doctor, Dr. Christine Horner, whose brand new book is called Radiant Health, Ageless Beauty. Check it out at Amazon. By the way, Dr. Oz even recommends it. How about that? All right, we're going to take a time out. More coming up. Be sure to visit us at latenighthealth.com, latenighthealth.com. More coming up. Don't go away. Christine and I will be right back.
Late Night Health with your host, Mark Alyn, will return in a moment.
Prices are for base buildings only. May not be available in some areas. Attention business owners, do you want a stimulus package that really works? Before you spend thousands of dollars more than you should on your next building project, listen to this. General Steel has a stimulus package designed to help you save as much as half the cost of conventional construction on your next building. As much as half. That's right, General Steel can save you thousands of dollars with a pre-engineered steel building designed for your business or church. How about a 50 by 100 foot building for under $30,000? So don't pay thousands more than you should without calling General Steel first and save as much as half the cost and time of conventional construction. With the projected demand for steel in Japan and China, prices may be skyrocketing.
800-280-3454. 800-280-3454. 800-280-3454.
Tired of paying outrageous prices for Viagra? Well, we have great news for you. Now you can finally get Viagra at huge discounts. Healthy Man allows you to save up to $500 on Viagra. Why pay U.S. pharmacy prices of $15 per pill or more when you can get Viagra for less than $3 a pill? Call today and get 40 Viagra pills for only $99. This can cost as much as $600 at your local pharmacy. You can't afford not to call us. If you want Viagra at the lowest prices, never pay $15 a pill pharmacy prices again. Get Viagra for less than $3 a pill. Call 800-789-7213 today and save up to $500 and get 40 pills for just $99. Healthy Man is fast, easy, and affordable. Operators are waiting at 800-789-7213 to take your call now. Call 800-789-7213. That's 800-789-7213. Again, 800-789-7213.